What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. For those who are new here, hello and welcome. And for all of my returning subscribers, hey. So today we are going to be chatting about the early stages of planning our garden, which for me, it begins in seed catalog. So I briefly wanted to go over some of the catalogs that I suggest that you request, as well as some honorable mentions as far as websites as well. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and get it started. So for me, I always begin the brainstorming process, like I said, in my catalogs. Any previous companies that I have purchased seed from before, if they have a catalog, I go on ahead and request it immediately. So I have some idea of whether or not I enjoyed what it is that they offer, etc. So I always want to see what more they're coming with. So obviously we are going to start at the tippy top, baby. Y'all, you already know. So Baker Creek has by far the largest seed catalog as far as we know, or as far as I know. This baby thick, honey. This is 2021's catalog. I have not yet received 2022's. I'm looking forward to it. This seed catalog is for, those who fall in love with the stories of where the seeds come from, etc. This goes into great detail about most of the seeds that they offer. This catalog is not free, so you do have to pay. This is $12. I even see it in stores sometimes, like in some of my local grocery stores and stuff. So you don't have to order it from the Baker Creek website. I prefer to, because that just means that I'm going to get it as soon as possible. So I appreciate that, and so I do, and I did. But if you don't want to pay for a catalog, you definitely don't have to with Baker Creek. I have last year's here. It's not as thick, but you still get all of the seeds, or not all the seeds, but most of the seeds that they offer. They give you some information still, some small stories here and there. So it is still a good catalog to get, even if you can't afford or you don't want to invest in getting the full seed catalog. Getting the regular one is sufficient enough, baby. So definitely want to start with Baker Creek. The next company that I want to go into is Botanical Interest. I have been loving ordering seeds from them. I always see their seeds offered in grocery stores, Whole Foods, etc. They always have a small display, and I'm always attracted to them because of the illustrations that they have on their seed packets. I don't know why, but to me, that turns me on. It gets my, my creative juices flowing as far as some of the things that I want to grow. So yeah, definitely a good one to request. Again, I really love the illustrations of the seed packets, but they have a really wide array of flowers and herbs and things of that such. So if that is your jam, definitely go with Botanical Interest. Go on ahead and request that, baby. Another one that I'm really attracted to for just the aesthetic. I know some things don't matter to some people, but for me, the aesthetic is again, where I get my creative juices flowing. And even though they don't have a whole lot of illustrations inside of their magazine, they still do, or magazine, their catalog, they always have a beautiful cover, which is honestly why I got it. And in case I didn't mention, this is So True Seeds. So, and another thing that I thought was really cool about So True Seeds is that you can actually order a customized seed packet. So if you have a party, I'm thinking have a nice little summer garden party and you want to give away party favors, you can create your own customized seed, which I think is really cute, or seed packet, I should say. So this is another one to definitely request. I have a few other catalogs to mention that I don't have here in front of me. Definitely Dixondale Farms. That is where I purchased my onion starts last year. I didn't get good results, but that was just probably user error. I will definitely be getting that catalog really soon, hopefully. Another one is Seed Savers Exchange. They always have really nice heirloom seeds. I've purchased some seeds from them before in the past, so that's another one. Johnny Seeds is a really popular one. I've never ordered from them. What I realized is they're made more for the people that need to buy bulk seeds. I don't have just a whole lot of gardening space, so for me, purchasing that amount of seed for one thing at a time is just a bit much. So I'm not receiving Johnny Seeds catalog this year, but in the case that you have a lot more space than I do, it will be a great one to pick up. And then I wanted to mention just a couple of online stores that I think are worthy to mention, even though I don't think that they have a catalog. So the first one being Fruition Seeds. That has been a seed company that I have absolutely enjoyed, like, to the fullest. Their seeds are acclimated. Their seeds are acclimated to the Northeast region. So people that are in like zones like mine, or cooler or above or lower, or I don't know how you would say that. So like 6A up, northern, you know what I'm saying, right? They're acclimated to colder weathers is what I'm saying. So if you have a shorter growing season, Fruition Seeds is one to definitely check out. That's where I purchased a majority of my garlic seed this year. So definitely be on the lookout for how that goes for me. And then one last place is M.I. Gardner. My brain wasn't working just a second. But what I love about M.I. Gardner is, again, they are in Michigan, so northern region. They are online based, so I don't want to say that you'll see many of his seeds in store, even though I know that they do have a flagship store up in Michigan. But their seeds are really inexpensive. That's how I started a majority of my seed collection, was ordering through M.I. Gardner. They have a ton of really good options and varieties for seeds. I've purchased garlic from them in the past, so they have a wide variety of things. I want to say tools and everything. In all of their seed packets, they used to be $1, I want to say, but now I want to say they are $2. Last I checked, it was $2. It may have gone up, so don't quote me, but another really good one that you may want to check out. And then last but certainly not least, I just wanted to give another honorable mention to Gardner's Supply. They have a catalog, but they do not sell seeds. The reason I wanted to mention this guy was because sometimes I know in a lot of people's cases, they don't have a really good local nursery that they can pick up, like, you know, certain, you know, planters or seed starting trays, etc. And maybe you don't want to purchase from, like, you know, a big box store, who knows. But this is a really good company to purchase like all of your necessities from. They have everything from baskets to tools, potting mixes, etc. Like I said, I just wanted to give this an honorable mention. This is actually where I purchased my trellis, my really large trellis that I will be using for my squash next year for 2022. So yeah, hopefully you guys got some inspiration here. Like I said, catalogs for me is where the brainstorming process begins and where I can begin to build my garden in my mind and like make lists for things that I want to try, varieties that I want to grow, etc. So hopefully, again, you guys got some inspiration. If you did, please make sure that you hit this video with a thumbs up. If you like the channel, make sure that you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification next to it. I thank you all for stopping by. I wish you health, wealth, and prosperity. And until the next time, peace out.